Hey guys, I have two questions for you guys today. Two answers. The first one is how to tell if someone is the one. Before I give you guys the best answer in the entire world, I just want to say I have no freaking idea. I don't know how to choose guys. I always end up with the bad boy type and all that stuff. So this is my answer is from experience, and now it's for the good answer part. So I just want to say in the beginning, when you're in a relationship, you always think that the person is the one because they give you so much attention. They call you all the time. They want to hang out with you all the time. They do everything in the world to see you. They say they have to see you. You get good night texts and good morning texts, and you're just like, wow, this person is different. They're special. And this is the part where they're the one. Where I think they're the one, when they just don't stop. Because a lot of times if a guy especially knows when the girl likes them, he'll kind of give up and he'll still like her, but he won't try as hard. And I feel like when that person is the one, he'll try every single day, or she will try every single day to be with you, and it won't be just about the chase. And also, I get so many questions where girls and guys say, well, my boyfriend did this and I don't know what to do, and I don't know what to say to him, and I can't say this to him, I can't say that to her. And it's like I get so flustered because I think if I was in a relationship for that long, 3 years, I would think that I would be so able to tell that person how I feel without having to go to friends, family, or me. And don't get me wrong, I love answering your questions and I will always answer them for you guys, but sometimes I wonder, like, wouldn't I be able to just tell them myself without being embarrassed or anything? And that leads me to my text. I texted my friend and I said, can you please tell me how it feels, because she's found her soulmate and they're really happy together. And she just said, someone is your soulmate when you can be yourself around him, wake up and go to sleep with him on your mind, love him unconditionally, can't see your life with anybody else, laugh together, have adventures, and be spontaneous, protect each other and care about him. If you can trust and communicate openly with one another. And that's what I was just saying, that you guys should be so open to telling each other everything and anything. A relative of mine would never have any boyfriend. She didn't care. She met a guy, 6 months later they're getting married. And I feel like when you know someone is the one, I feel like it won't always take 3 years to see, oh, do I want to marry him, do I not, or do I want to marry her? I feel like when you meet that person, you just know right off the bat that, wow, this person, I just feel so differently. And the reason I'm saying this is because every person that I've asked who has been married or in love, or are engaged and all that stuff, they always say, just don't worry about it. When the moment comes, you will know, because that relationship will be 10 times different and the feeling will be 10 times more different than how it felt with anyone else. You'll just be so open and you'll be yourself around them. And I hope that helped, but I guess we'll all have to wait and see when that time comes and when that guy or girl comes. And the second question is how to talk to your parents. Parents see things in a different point of view. They were born in the different generation. They have different morals and values than us, and that's why all the arguments come. When I was a young teenager, I would always argue with my parents. I wanted to be with my friends all the time. I didn't care about talking to my parents, and there's always a stage like that for most people. And I would just say that try to get to know them. One time I just sat there and I'm like, I don't really know much about my parents, so I asked them about their past and these fun adventures that they had, and they told me so many things, and I learned so much about them that I hadn't known. And it makes you closer when you guys talk about things like that. Maybe it'll make them open up to you and ask you for stuff. And if you tell them about your life, they'll be kind of like a friend to you. Whereas if you guys argue all the time, they just want to discipline you and they just want to tell you no, and they don't see things in your point of view. If you explain things to them, talk to each other, tell each other stories, I feel like that's when the relationship will evolve. That's when they'll trust you. That's when they'll let you go out. That's when it won't just be arguing and not being able to open up to each other. And yeah, those are my 2 questions. If you guys have any other questions, I'll answer them next week. You just have to message me and write YouTube on my Tumblr. The link will be below. Love you guys.